I gave the 854, car 54, where are you? And Mr. Enforcer started ghost talking about how he can't take a striker and all this other shit. He on a ghost talking ramp, talking about what radio he's on.
He doesn't have the qualifications, and being that he doesn't have the, how can I say, the test gear to properly align the radio. It's way off frequency. That's Rich. It's 2950. Yeah, and being that it has SMD device.
Wow, man, he sure did get C&O Video Gate. I ain't had a 2950 on the table in over a year.
Practically need a microscope just to examine. You know.
But I guess this is the reason why you just say no, because if you don't know how to, you're going to sound like this, talking about things nobody hears and nobody's seeing or nobody knows about. Your king is clear. 10-7.
His Ameritron AL80B for free because he blew out his power supply and that amplifier. Not to mention he damaged that tube. But it is what it is, you know.
I got to give him an A for effort. Every time I blow a tube, he says I blew up the box.
Monkey junkies out here.
Oh yeah, he got hold of some old video gates. All that shit I was playing this week, I got them all fucked up in the brain.
Was someone trying to, who's that out there? Who's trying to describe, who's trying to hide their voice? Who is that? Identify yourself. I thought I heard someone out in the distance. That can't be true.
And then you're going to pay the price to be in his show. Keep him going.
That's not the mud devil out there, is it? Or mud duck, whatever he calls himself. Oh yeah, this is my studio mic, man. Oh yeah, this is my little studio mic.
So who's he talking to now, man? Himself or what?
He brags about his stock mic.
Oh, he don't like the sound of my stock mic.
It's a high-quality, high-end studio mic, man. But, you know, hey, who cares?
Does anybody know who he's talking to?
Justice the American way. And no, Cracky, I was not watching your video gates. I have better things to do in my life than give you a view. But, yeah, I think I'm going to cartel.
Oh, God, I don't believe it. I think he's trying to talk to me. You're holding wall sound king around Brooklyn, New York, the most talked about, most envied and feared man. The man with the master plan, the Midas touch, the knowledge, and the know-how. The owner of the NYC Radio Wars playlist.
Proud. And I think I've done my job. Been extremely effective. I got the word across. I got the general public, the tri-state, to be alert, to watch their children when they're around that junkie monkey. And I think I've done my job as a citizen, as a man of the law.
Wow.
Gave me the power to do on this earth is provide truth and justice and do the right thing.
God, he sounds so different from his first year out here, don't he? Fuck God, fuck my day. Who says a mutt can't be taught?
Well, I'm sorry, Cracky.
Uh-oh. Hey, listen, hold on a second, man. Hold on a second, man. Check it out, Mr. 2-5 Blow. How many times we got to go over this? Don't you think the tri-state area knows for a guaranteed fact I'm not your crack-smoking buddy? I think they know way beyond a reasonable doubt. So if way beyond a reasonable doubt is considered truth and justice, I might as well wear my crown.
He wants to hold my hand.
No, sir. Not at all, sir. I'm going to sit back and I want to see who it is you're talking to.
And, you know, that's it. That's the bottom line. I'm not out here spreading rumors. I'm only here to...
Really? You mean all Richie's video gates don't prove that you're a liar, a bullshit artist, and a junkie? Come on, dude. Nemesis Doc Plucker. That Big Money Here playlist, baby, tells it all. All the truth and justice.
had him on multiple channels. That's how disturbed of an individual he is, or how can I say?
Oh, this is funny, dude. I really got to go out back now and let the video gate do the work.
And I have him on 40 different channels so I could get multiple views. If that's not sad, man. If that's not called not having a life, I don't know what is. But to make a long story short, I did go to Utica and Clarkson over there in that ghetto neighborhood. I mean, you couldn't pay me. You couldn't give me money. You couldn't pay me $1,000 a month plus free rent to live in that shithole where Cracky lives. In that hole-in-the-floor dungeon basement slum that he calls, I don't know what he calls it. It's not an apartment. First of all, it's not furnished. When you sit on a white bucket, I don't consider it.
Oh, snap. So Richie lives at Utica or Clarkland and 250 was sitting in his living room? Lord have mercy. I got to let the gate do the work, man. Insecurities and jealousies. Hey, they're waiting to see your video of Utica or Clarkson. But listen, the JPEG better not be off 225's phone now.
I guess that's better than living on the street. And you can thank the big man for furnishing these dwellings for him. But then again, he's not a grateful individual. He's very spiteful. And when the big man got him off the streets, when the man was living behind McDonald's in a cardboard refrigerator box, and got him that dwelling over there at 194 Utica, what did he do? He spat in the man's face. All right? So that's why he's in the situation that he's in. And believe me, I don't wish that on anyone. Excuse me. But you know what? I believe in one thing in this life, and it doesn't matter.
It damn sure isn't truth or justice.
Your income. What I believe, one thing that my parents always taught me is karma. You do the right thing, and good things will come to you. If you're a pedophile like Cracky127,
I confess I'm on the Megan's Law list right next to him, man. Right under his name, they're the king shit.
And whatever he puts in his body, it's irrelevant at this point. But when I see you take advantage of a woman, like he did with Debbie, he beat her damn near to death.
He tries to cover a whole book. He wants to sell you a whole book in one transmission in hopes that he can convince you all this is true. Big Money Playlist gives you the truth all around.
Give you one to the dome if it was up to me. You see,
He's too scared to give anything to the dome.
I can only do certain things. I'm limited at what I do.
Here we go. There we go. Now he's going to run me back on my Donnie Brasco channel where I said my hands are partially tied. Lord have mercy.
What does 5-0 represent? You already know. But
New York City's #1 proven lying, fraud, and junkie. At least that's what I believe the public could perceive or see and hear with their own eyes and ears.
Vindictive person, but I believe in truth and justice, and I believe in karma. And that's basically where this conversation is getting at. And for those who want to jump in front of him, I can only say one thing.
You're a bunch of house niggas and Uncle Toms. Don't forget. That's last weekend's sermon.
How can I say his sexual deviant activities?
Me, I've been celibate since fucking 2000. What's this clown talking about? You don't hear my wife?
And you're just as bad as he is. But me? Nah, I don't play that. Homie don't play that. You see, when you have a sister or sisters, when you have a mother or a wife or a daughter, and you encourage it.
He's looking for new avenues to run up to try to argue, man. What do they call this guy, a lobbyist?
And when you reinforce it with patting him on the back and...
Does anybody know how long he's been on that key?
Giving him more power, alright? That's it.
Yes, all you guys, stop ringing your radios to me, stop giving me work, stop sending me PayPal through my emails because you appreciate what I'm doing out here, because you guys are enabling me to provide truth and justice without promising it to you. My apologies.
You got the enforcer 250, the big good boss. What is your radio? Man, boy, plan 250. Come on. 250.
Yeah, I don't know how this cat made it out here this long.
You're gonna make them wet their pants. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Ricky Radio.
Right back, man. You're king. You know why.
Yeah, we call her. Right back. Ricky Radio.
Yes, sir. You're king of New York, sir. The most talked about, most envied and feared man, as per the Big Money Here playlist. 3 words on YouTube. Big Money Here playlist. All that truth and justice I never promised you.
Well, I heard that I did. Well, you have a good day. You're pretty gone right there. Yeah.
Hey, Rabbit, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I got one at the back gate, Rabbit. Your hole in the wall, not Brooklyn shop is clear.
Yeah, whoever's calling 250, take it to 20. And you're just, wow. Yeah, have a good day. Best on the radio anyway about TV. 2 beer, 1 beer. Right down right now. Check.
And, I don't know, I think I've known you for probably about 4.5 years now.
Yeah, I told him, I said, well, we're not best friends, but I said, I know him. You think he met you? Made you out to be like an undercover agent right out of Russia. That isn't baby because they have nothing going on.
I guess they assume that's the first time we ever met. You know, I mean, you met 614 again 4 times recently, but I mean, that's with you over here with your cousin to that. I've seen you a bunch of times. These people think that was a meet and greet, and that's the first time I met you. Oh my God, these people are really interesting just to hear what goes on inside of them. My God, that's what they really think, that I'm like infatuated with you and I really wanted to, you know, get to know you better or whatever. What a fucking crock of shit.
You're right. I thought it was humorous. I played along with them. We got thrown under the bus, man. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Oh, your father raised you. I said, why are you dragging another man's name into this argument? I mean, him and I were arguing and you had nothing to do with anything. And then all of a sudden he starts telling me how you, me basically. It's funny as shit. He was going to do they throw me in the bus. He acted like he had first-hand knowledge, you know, but then again, he tells me that he figures things out about people. He does research. That's what he does. He's bragging about what he does, and then every fact he has about me is wrong. 2,000 square foot home. I told him, no, it's not. He comes back 10 minutes later. It's 2,204 square foot. You know, he's looking at old pictures on the there's no trees. You know, this is 5 or 6 fucking years ago when I didn't own it. And he said,
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
my dead grass, how ratty my house was. This is the most beautiful fucking yard on the street. He's just hilarious. All his facts are wrong.
Hey, yo, we got a guy like that down here called 250. We got a guy like that called 250 in New York City. No doubt a doubt it, you're king of New York class.
Hilarious, bro. He is so jealous of what I have and what I fuck. He's losing his mind.
Oh, this cat got his own enforcer 250 down there. Holy shit.
Knowing all these personal things about me, like I don't care where he works, where he lives.
No wonder why 250 below ran the 20 before. Has he been back yet? I had to get the dollar there, so I don't know.
No, Chumley and Pierman.
Who's dropping that DC out there?
Like a gift ship from a deep. It's amazing how it matters what.
You know you can't stop the big boss from spreading the good word.
57 was the same.
Big Money Here playlist collected all the good words.
Hey, Cracky. Richard, I pray for you.
Oh, nah, man. Hey, listen, you wanted to provide truth and justice. Big Money Here playlist has all your lips doing just that.
I'm up saying, honey, are you okay? You're saying there ain't most. Remember, Richard, you can fool people out there, but you can't fool yourself.
Well, Well, Mr. Enforcer, on the contrary, I think you tried to fool everybody, and Richie showed them exactly what the real deal is. Yo, that guy in Florida, man, sound like he know you better than anybody, man. He got his own Enforcer 2.5 blow out there. Boy, I didn't know I was going to come back in and find this video game doing that. Lord have mercy.
Excuse me? Am I clear to understand, sir? There's another enforcer out here, an imitator? You remember, there's only one enforcer, there's only one 250. I'm the original. Oh yeah, the big boss with the hot sauce, with my studio quality, studio audio. Look at that mic, Richard, hey.
God, he's talking to me, dude. Does he know that I do not talk to him? I like hearing him talk about me like he's my best friend, hangs out with me and ran with me for the last 30 years. God, the big man's happy revelation, dude. Now, you ain't got to be, even a 6th grader can listen to that video and say, oh, Big Man and Richie never met, but Richie did a number on him, and here's what happened after they locked eyes for the first time.
You have no friends out here, Richard.
Hey, man, I got one of the most successful morning shows on the Tri-State Band Wave, so I don't know. I hear a lot of people in my video games talking to me. I don't hear anything in your video games talking to you. All we hear is pay attention, a split second to receive, pay attention, and some more lies. Guys, like I said, man, y'all know I got a dollar man here because this video game captured it also. My solder gun's hot. Let me dock this guy's mic with this Clan 1015, man. I'll be right back.
You can lie to yourself, Richard, but you can't lie to the audience out here. They know better. All these fairy tales. If you want to lie to yourself, saying that you're a cop, that you got 4 badges, and you're marrying Sade, and all those other stuff, all that other stuff you make up. All you're doing is just how can I say? You're just your psychosis. Your psychosis is just being, how can I say?
The only psychosis is his addiction and obsession for the king.
Lying to yourself and to others. That's called psychosis. See, we all know you're 730, Richard. And I try to help you, man. I try to get you into a program numerous times. I offer you cash money. $1,000, man. $1,000 cash, Richard. Cash money. Plus a radio of your choice. Plus a bass antenna. I'll even throw in an amplifier or two at my disposal. Richard, I'm trying to help you, brother. So I'm not trying to hurt you. But you gotta do the right thing, man. You gotta stop your sinful ways, man. Your pedophilia, you gotta stop that. You gotta stop your drug use and consumption, Richard. But you're just killing yourself, and the worst thing you're doing to your body, aside from sleeping with big black men, is smoking cigarettes, man. See, that monster's getting you in more ways than you can understand. And I don't wish harm on anyone.
Hey, I don't know who that is around DX land, but I got my hands tied up with a microphone, man. You cleaning out New York City's #1 junkie ghost talker, Mr. Enforcer 250. Star of the NYC Radio Wars playlist and the Big Money Here playlist, your king.
I guess I'll pull you straight. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, old country. Please in and say good morning. Rabbit season here, right there, right now. Rabbit down.
Jeez, Rabbit got all the noise out the gate. Let me sit back and watch Rabbit work it. This is funny.
That's why I want to say good morning to you, 127. I'm going to say good morning. I hear you out there. I hear you out there too, 250. Right away too. Good morning, wave, everybody. Man, I don't need...
He can't hear you, man. He's still trying to spin fictitious tales and sell fake books on Richie.
Take care of business and, Rabbit gonna get off this old stop mic right there. I'm running my old stop mic right there on Richie 127. Gone. Peeping.
That sounds awesome, man. Yo, man, all you guys out here are house niggas and Uncle Toms if you talk to me. If you don't believe any of the lies and rumors or support what he's been doing for the last 3.5 years out here on your channel, then that's what y'all are.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this, old Richard. Y'all been fucking for the last, I don't know how long y'all been fucking, talking about each
Yeah, but see, Rabbit, that's not what happened out here. What happened is the man stood out here and told everybody he's got a videotape of me hanging out with him smoking his shit. I didn't say anything about the man. And after that, I just did what I normally do. I did the cop. I put a couple of things out there right quick. He had a nervous breakdown, broke down and cried in 3-4 different freaking video gates. And he ain't been the same since, dude. After that nervous breakdown, he started studying all my gates and started trying to talk like me. After all the beatdowns, he's listening to the beatdowns. He don't know what these words are. He's got to run to the dictionary. And then I half teach him to him. Then he tries to use them for the next year in wrong context. Look, man, I didn't do nothing to the man. The man came out here with making up lies and rumors. He wanted to play expose a fraud. And it turned out the real deal was the only one that exposed a fraud. You're king of New York.
Watching the fucking meter on the radio, just waiting for Skip to the Wait, did he say he had a dollar van? Didn't Richard say he had a 10 to a dollar van out of here?
I already soldered that lousy wire. Mike botched up and done, man. It took longer for the solder gun to heat up than it did for me to fix the problem and collect that money. The king of New York, I'm back.
See, that's when you know he's on the Bozak, because he just said that he had to go a 10 to a dollar.
Cool, Bozak. God, I love that. You know, he has these delusions and the psychotic fantasy of me doing something nasty to him. You got to hear him in the Little Johnny's Trip to Punkie's house video. Oh, muddle.
Yeah, right now it's like it's fucking Mother Nature's fucking uterus. Oh, I don't want to listen. Now he's gonna want to be Italian now. Check this out. Don't insult my people.
Okay, Mr. Novarro at the Empire, man. I guess you're in witness protection for being a lowlife. This is funny.
Witness protection. Now, there's a lot of people in witness protection trying to hide from me, but I think you should be in witness protection. Don't you have 2 outstanding warrants from the town of Chester, New Jersey? Let me see. Do I gotta bring up your rap sheet, Cracky? Richard, do I gotta bring up your rap sheet? You don't want me to go there.
I lay you $1 against it now with your crack whore mother. There ain't no paper in Chester or Chester Borough on the king. I'm clear.
Richard, you don't want me to produce that video of you smoking crack with young black male teenagers at 194 Utica. Richard, you don't want me to do that.
Mr. Foster, the tri-state area has been waiting for you to do just that. Me, I sit with my feet up and laugh.
Well, you laugh because you're highly psychotic. You're a disturbed individual, and everything you look at.
God, why do I even answer this junkie motherfucker, dude? I must be...
That little dungeon basement that you live in, you call it an apartment.
I gotta stop smoking weed, dude. This cat gets me all choked up, man. He's just too easy and too funny, man. And he's trying to talk about me fooling people and believing lies. Mud Duck Group doing it to it, man. Mud Duck Group doing it to it, baby paw.
Alright. But I did twice.
Man, he's saying a lot of... It's gotta be important to him, man. It's gotta be really important to him. You know what it is? The shit that was on lockdown all weekend in the air, it drove him berserk, man. It's gonna be hard for him to sell any dreams out here.
Talking. Hey, 250, can I get in touch with 250 wave next?
Rabbit, he can't hear you. He's still on the key talking about me. I'll let you know when he's done trying to write a book.
And Richard, all things come to an end, Richard. One day you're gonna have to face your daddy for your sins. Rabbit, Striker just got up right there. You believe in God?
You sure did, Rabbit. You sure did. Yo, he's talking about my life. He's talking about my life 440-something years from now.
And I'm not talking about a list you give to Santa Claus. There's a list of, come on, 250, there's something more we don't need to do that this morning, doing in your lifetime.
Rabbit, the man can't hear you, dude. I told you, this man ain't ever been the same since I proved every word that came out of his mouth or ever could come out of his mouth is nothing but made up lies. He ain't been the same since, dude.
And
big house, the big house. He's got a jailhouse mentality. He's got a Jerry Springer mind. He's got a Judge Judy Joe Brown microphone. What do you want me to tell you?
You do. Despicable, Richard. You gotta pay. One way or the other, you gotta pay. Like I said...
It's a good thing he's not the bill collector. We never get paid. And it's cats like him the reason why we got a deficit.
You wouldn't be walking and gallivanting freely as you do. With your camera phone, taking videos of young teenage minors, young teenagers, and commenting on their body parts. But this is your video, man. This is not me making this up.
The girl on the left in the stills is security guard of the club. She's over 21. The one on the right, she was only 18. Get the hell out of here, dude. They come from the club, dude. You know what the high stepper club is? You cannot get on those stilts if you're not 17 or better. Insurance regulations prohibit it.
Very cowardly, man. You could only put a hand on Debbie. You couldn't put a hand on a man.
Yo, just to think, guys, this is the guy that cried like a baby to all of y'all 3 years ago, publicly on this bandwave, hysterical in tears. People, please give me some information on this guy. Nobody knows anything. And then he just started making up stories on whatever he thought he could find out through my video games.
Of the elderly and of children. I'm gonna let y'all stay on this station right here. Do y'all little thing. Rabbit gonna just try to do to the 28 and see what he can do.
Well, Rabbit, I'm not gonna lie, dude. See, this is what happened. We ran this cat off every other channel on the bandwave. Channel 6, Channel 40, Channel 31 especially, man. Channel 26. And 19 is the only place he can get away with it because nobody will run him off. You know what I mean? And plus, they think they're hurting me because I'm the hole in the Walmart, Brooklyn CB shop. Little did they figure out that what's keeping me afloat is the enormous amount of dollar vans and taxis in New York City's 5 boroughs. So it don't matter to me, dude. This is the reason why they're on 19. You know what I'm saying? Me? I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing on 19 for 30 decades. And, you know, the drivers tell him, you know what I'm saying? And he gets irate. You're king of New York. RC 127 is clear.
Somebody.
All right, Rabbit, that's a good idea. Let's go to 28, man. I'm going to turn this dial in this video game.
Yeah, go home, Rabbit, and run with Rabbit at 28.
Rabbit, and listen to your drugged out homo ass.
Good morning on the band, Trinitron 9D, what is it, Coney Island? Yes, I am the man walking underwater. Yes, I am the man walking underwater. Trinitron 9, Brooklyn, New York, just got down.
Good morning, Trin. Good morning, Trin. Good morning, Channel 28. Trin, you're king of New York. Oh, Trinitron. Pistol Grip 127 New York video rolling.
Got it on Pistol Grip 127 with the video game rolling. I see you came 28 there. The video game rolling. Trinitron 9, Coney Island with the morning wave.
Well, that homo down there was not letting you talk to him, dude. He was, yeah, you know, every time he tried, he was on the key trying to write a different book about me, hoping he could sell him out here.
Well, he ain't mad with me. I know, no. I ain't have my tooth here at the moment, so I was warming up. I had on standby. But he ain't mad with me, 127. Or let me know what he doing now, though. Good sound radio.
Yeah, well, we tend to do that, man. The rest of the shit around, they gotta be straight. Yo, Trinitron 9, man, you got your video game rolling, sir. Hey, Trin.
A whole lot better. I wasn't hearing you.
I guess Trinitron 9 dunked off the frequency. Alright, Rabbit, I'm gonna kill this video gate. Start the next one. Pistol Grip 127, you're king of New York City.
No doubt, Michael back at 19. You gonna do it one more time?
Alright, we can run back to 19.
Even when you graduated school with Snooty, they're in the same graduating class. He's exactly as old as Snooty. I was going to climb if you can do the time.
And he's still singing us, Rabbit.
Mother group, radio cut off. Heck no, don't do it. 6'7" keep your eye.
It is officially 9:27 in the AM in New York City. Yo, hole in the wall, non, Kirkland, Brooklyn, CB shop, the king of New York City, doing it to it.
I thought that junkie monkey was going to 28, man. Why did he come?
Hey, Rabbit, look at that, squatting Rabbit, as soon as you hear the voice, it's like the favorite dick to lick. Rabbit, I'm clear. Yo, homos are like that, dude. Yo, listen to me. That's how homosexuals operate. You ain't gotta pay attention.
Yeah, he comes back to daddy. Pay attention.
See that? Homos think they have daddies and sons out here. Homos tell the world, watch that man blah blah in my blah blah.
You get sunned all the time, Richard. You get...
Look at that. He's trying to say that I'm him, dude. I don't know, man. Yo, like I said, man. Yo, without me out here on the radio, that man would commit radio suicide, dude. I am his radio life. I am the adrenaline behind his heartbeat. Now, if I could just be the testosterone behind his manhood, we could end it. But, if they weren't so scared, it'd be over already.
Broader chest and bigger arms he has. I know that. I mentioned that electric scooter that he paid 8.
Well, I'm glad somebody knows that for a fact, man, because, you see, this is going on out here because the rest of the tri-state stays quiet. And that enables them to believe that, you like what they're doing. So me, I don't care, me. I'm going to do me. I know how I knock you off the chair. I know how you make your jaw drop and say, me, fucking Richie's an ace. This cat's a fucking, what did the man say, he's washed up? This guy's got no balls out here, was that the statement?
31 and he lives with his mom. Well, I'm the one with the balls. You're the one with the balls on your chin. It's a shame where I went the only...
Hold on. This man tells the world to watch me do a nasty sexual act to him, but I guess I can feel the cat, I guess this is his fantasy. This is where the psychosis is.
If you were